kick right in front of the goal, and it's in.
Back in, cuts to his corner, take the shot, he scores!
And welcome to Peters Township AHN Arena. I'm Mike McKeag.
And I'm Neil Bear.
And we're ready for some basketball. Got the early tip for the boys, 6 o'clock on Monday the 20th. And we have the Hempfield Trojans in town to take on the Peters Township Indians. Both teams come in with a 1-3 record. And Hempfield comes out in their blue. They bring out 5 seniors, so very experienced team. And the Indians will start their normal 5 except for Pat McDonald, who is in street clothes today after suffering an injury in the game on Friday of last week.
Yeah, that was a pretty bad eye injury that Pat suffered, Mike. I hope he recovers quickly.
Yes. Little awkward tip, and Hempfield controls. Dunbar will take his place. Little 14-footer off the back rim, controlled by Hempfield. Another one, Dunbar clears. Up to Gavin Cody. He goes in strong. Oh, can't get it to go.
Hempfield pushing the ball up the court now.
There's Steele. Up comes Dunbar. He kicks it. Nice pass to McCosco.
McCosco hesitates, then drives back out to Dunbar.
It's good for 3.
Jack Dunbar on the three, the first points of the game. Peters in their usual man-to-man. Hempfield working it around.
Oh, that one. In, out, in, out, in.
That was number 4, Joseph Feeder, on the layup there.
Hempfield drops back into their man.
Peters working it around the perimeter to Brula at the post.
Cody goes baseline. Nice pass. Very nice pass by Gavin Cody. Beat his man to the baseline and just kicked it right to an easy layup to Brula.
That worked well for Peters on Friday night, Mike, so hopefully they can pick it up and do a little more of that this evening.
Yeah, Brula had a nice game Friday.
Peters not pressuring so much on that man, just sitting back a little bit.
Reverse layup goes for number 15, Dominic Hips, senior guard. 5-4 Indians.
Down low to Cody.
Skip pass to McCullough. Drop step. Good footwork by McCullough.
McCullough backed him in the lane there, got him on his hip, and went right around. Good job by McCullough.
Good block by Gavin. He saves it from going out of bounds, and up come the Indians. Ooh. It's a little drag of the foot there.
We don't have the height measurements here, Mike, but I tell you, Hempfield got a couple pretty tall boys. I'm speaking of number 44, Charles Ewer, and number 33, Sean Gordon. Both of them pretty tall for Hempfield.
Nice back door. Oh, can't get it to go.
McCosco a little shaken up on the play. He gets up slow.
Wide open 3 from the corner. doesn't go. Cody clears.
Up to McCullough, over to Dunbar.
And we'll get the offensive foul
Gavin with a little bit of a
on Gavin.
push with the arm there, the right arm, as he was going into the lane. Jake Ziegler will come in from McCosco for Peters.
And we certainly got our fill of offensive calls against the Indians, against Fox Chapel. That's a 3 fly off the back rim. Controlled by
on the
McCullough.
bound, up to Dunbar.
And he gets it to go. Good run out by the Indians. 9-6 Indians, halfway through the first quarter. "16-footer, top of the rim. Rim's out. Up comes McCullough and the Indians.
McCullough pushes it up on the right side, out front to Cody. He drives.
Another nice pass and good footwork by Brula, and he lays it up right over the front of the rim for an easy basket. 11-6 Indians.
Good job there by both Cody and Brula.
Indians playing a nice quarter so far.
Backdoor
And we got a
pass gets
steal.
picked off by Peters.
Cody had Dunbar running, thought about it. Dunbar runs and draws the floor foul.
Hempfield foul number 4, Joseph Fedor.
That foul is Joseph Fedor, his first, and Hempfield's first. I was trying to combine Hampton and
And into the game for Peters Township.
We'll get 2 substitutions on both sides.
14, Cam Mills.
Cody for 3.
nice 3 there by Gavin
We get a
Cody.
quick timeout from the Hempfield side as the Indians stretch the lead to 8. 14-6 with 3:10 to go. Looks
Yeah,
like
good
we'll get
start here for Peters Township. They got to keep their foot on the gas pedal. We've seen them get these leads and a few times slow up, Mike, and let the other team come back. We don't want to do that tonight.
No, you're right about that. They're pushing the ball well. They're shooting well. The defense is good. I'd like to see them clean up the defensive board side. They've given up a couple offensive rebounds, but not horrible. That's the only minor criticism I've had, but of this game so far for the Indians. But you're right. This has been a very, very well played, 5 minutes of basketball.
So Peters will come out and pressure a little more now, extending that man-to-man out full court. Not pressuring too much, just to put a little bit on them. McCullough's on the ball. Good job by McCullough moving his feet.
3 is up, long. And Indians control. Evan Puel.
Evan Puel on the rebound, Mike, yes.
Indians get back.
Good job there by McCullough, forcing to the weak hand. You could tell he was really overplaying.
Shot off the front rim. Up come the Indians again.
McCullough on the drive, pulls it out now. Now gets down the lane, reverse layup in.
Nice move. He was going to his left and was able to reach through with his right. Nothing on that shot. Up the Indians come again. McCullough right up the middle.
Right up the middle of the lane.
Draws
Gets
contact and draws a foul.
Peters has been doing a good job pushing it up the court, both when Hempfield's setting up and also when they have an open to run.
Yep. Foul on number 34, Daniel Sirk. That's his first. Indians up by 10.
Returning for Hempfield, number 15, Donald Hicks. And returning for Peters Township, 22, Jake McCosco.
Second one off back, but the Indians control the offensive glass. Jake McCosco drives hard. Cameron Mills into the game.
Costco has it out on the perimeter. Out front to
Indians.
McCullough. He'll set it up.
Mills goes up and nice strong finish by Mills. Nice pass by Evan Puel as well. And we're going to get a travel. Turnover by Hempfield.
12, Nate Miller into the game for Peters. He'll give McCullough a well-deserved break. Miller will bring the ball up. Over to McCosco on the perimeter to Puel at the high post.
3 ball is up. Bottom of the net. 21-6 Indians with 1:09 to go. At this rate, the Hempfield coach is going to run out of timeouts.
Yeah, it's a Hempfield. Hello?
So with
Hello?
1:09 to go, excuse us, having some technical difficulties here.
Testing? Okay, we're back, folks. Thank you.
We're back. Indians take the court. Hempfield just breaking their huddle. They must have a little more to talk about at this point, which is with a 21-6 deficit. Indians turn up the pressure. Kneel steal by Jake Ziegler. Yeah, going to get a little reach-in foul on Miller. That's his first, team's second. That's 2 fouls each on both teams. Elbow jumper. And good hustle on the offensive end. And there's a 3. Sean Gordon, the senior.
So that was a much-needed three-pointer by Hempfield there.
And we'll get a little reach in.
Reach in by number 15, Dominic Hips for Hempfield.
Hempfield foul number 15, Dom Hips.
So we'll get a hockey-style switch. Four new Indians come in.
And in the game for Peters Township.
And that'll bring the original starters in for the Indians.
Number 5, Gavin Code. Number 10, Jack Dunbar.
Looks like Hempfield might be setting up for a 1-3-1 zone.
Yeah, trying something a little different. I don't blame him at this point.
See if they trap out of it or just play it straight. See if some of our three-point shooters can take advantage of this. Although there's 10 seconds to go in the quarter, Indians. 9.2 to go, 21-9. Be nice if the Indians could get another basket here, Neil.
Indeed. They're taking it out in front of the Hempfield bench.
Now they drop to a man. Down to 5. Here comes McCullough into the lane. Gets it up on the rim, but it doesn't go. Shot's good if it goes. Just short. So the end of the quarter brings us to the score of Peters Township 21, Hempfield 9.
Good first quarter there by Peters Township, Mike. We got to keep the momentum up going into the second, but overall, well-played quarter.
Yeah, I would venture to say that might be the best quarter that the Indians have played.
Agree.
21 points. That's an awfully good offensive output, holding Hempfield to 9. which is below their, certainly below their average. Yeah, there's not a lot of negative to bring out of that. If you can keep this up for 3 more quarters, that'll be a nice night's work. Let's hope that that's the case for the Indians fans. So the break winds down. Out come the Indians with their tonight's starting 5, which includes 3 seniors, 1 junior, and 1 sophomore. And they are going to be inbounding the ball with the arrow to their possession. Hempfield a little slower coming out. And we get a horn. Clock wasn't ready. And here we go.
Hempfield stays in that
Back into the man.
Man-to-man.
They force a turnover right off the bat. So
Yeah, unforced there by Peters Township. Just threw it out of bounds.
So that's a good start for Hempfield.
Peters extending that man a little bit. McCullough doing a good job forcing weak side.
Baseline, kick to the corner. 3 is up. Off the side, and we're going to get it over the back. Good job by Jack Dunbar bodying the bigger guy up.
Yeah, Mike, so much in basketball today you see the kids just jumping for the ball and not boxing out. Jack did a good job there of putting his back into the Hempfield player.
Yep, made him really go over his back and drew the foul. Indians run their set. McCosco for 3. It's good! Jake McCosco. And there's a steal to Brula. Gets it over to a guard. Up comes McCullough to the corner. Dunbar. 3 off the front. Rebound, Brula. Oh, and that 3 took such a big bounce off the rim. He ended up stepping on the baseline. Take away the offensive rebound. Good effort, though.
Yeah, good job by Peters there to force that turnover and get the ball up the court. Hempfield brings it up. McCullough, a little bit of pressure.
Good block by McCosco. Over to the corner for 3. That one's pure.
It was number 10, Landon Kaufman for Hempfield with the tray.
24-12 Indians. McCullough gets it up on the rim. It doesn't roll, though.
Hempfield pushes it up now to the right baseline.
And there's a layup. That's 5 straight points, 24-14. And here comes Hempfield on a trap. Calling Gavin Cody. Back to Dunbar, lays it up. Does not get the Hempfield.
I tell you, Mike, all the rolls we were getting in the first quarter, we are not getting here in the second quarter.
Yeah, Jack Dunbar laid that up nice and softly, and it just rolled off to the right. 2 Indians fought for the rebound, which is a good sign.
Nice backdoor there by Hempfield. Was number 10, Landon Kaufman, on the layup with the pass from number 44, Charles Ewer.
Yeah, Kaufman made a nice backdoor cut, and then things got complicated on that by a foul. And it does not hurt them terribly. Does not turn into a 3-point play. McCosco hard to the lane. Lost it on the way up. But they bounce it on the baseline, so it'll remain Indians' ball.
Peters did a good job getting that ball up the court quick. 3 passes to get the ball up the court. That was good.
Turnover. And can't get it to go. Up come the Indians.
Cody brings it up on the right baseline.
Cody hesitates, goes to the left. Very nice move. Now the Indians are going to take a timeout.
Good job there by Gavin Cody to adjusting on that layup.
Yeah, Gavin came down, and he's obviously a threat to shoot the three, and the defender knows that. And he hesitated just enough to get him flat-footed and then blew right by him.
Indeed.
The defender actually recovered a little bit and forced him to make a reverse layup, and it made it a tough play. But Gavin was up to the task and made the reverse layup and extends the Indians' lead back to 10, 26-16. So we're at 5:29 left in the half.
Hempfield will bring the ball inbounds. McCullough extending that pressure up. Good job, McCullough there, moving the feet with the steal.
And he gets it to go. Good individual play by Brendan McCullough. Almost creates another one. "13-footer. Colin Cody controls the board. It's up they come. Dunbar pumps, drives, and gets smacked on the way in as he goes to his left and tries to bank it with his right.
Good job there by Dunbar with the fake and
the
wrap
up fake
around.
got him the space.
Hempfield foul number 4, Joe Fedor.
And he'll shoot two.
Number 10.
Joe Fedor picks up his second. We're going to get 3 subs for Hempfield. First one hits the front. He'll get a second.
Number 12, Brandon Learn. Number 15, Noah Hips. And number 34, Daniel Sear.
So Learn, Hips, and 34 Seark in for Hempfield.
A couple more seniors coming in, so they do have a senior-rich team. 29-16 Indians. After they cut that deficit a little bit, the Indians are building it back up a little bit. Picked up his dribble. That got close. Kicked it to the corner. He thought about it. Indians trying to ratchet up the defense a bit. And they are. It's kind of feeding on itself. McCullough goes for a steal. Hempfield.
Returning for Peters Township, 24, Evan Pule. 15, Jake Ziegler. And number 12, Nate Miller.
Ziegler, Miller, and Pule come in for Peters Township.
3 is up, and 3 is good.
Well-designed play there by Hempfield. That was Learn on the three-pointer.
Yeah, it's funny, Neil. Everybody runs some form of that out-of-bounds play, and it always works.
Indeed.
It really does. Nobody can stop it. Hempfield drops their 1-3-1. Just hadn't given anybody problems. Near walk there, but the Indians are okay. Indians looking patient, and rightly so. McCullough for 3, off the side. Pule clears it, pulls it out. Skip pass to Colin, I knew I was going to do that, to Gavin. Jake Ziegler didn't get the roll. It was a good-looking shot from 15.
Was another bad roll for Peters there, but that was a good job of working it around and getting it into the foul line. That was number 44, Charles Ewer, on the shot for Hempfield.
He made a nice jump stop, and Jake thought he had the block, and
Count the basket for 44, Charles.
got his hand in the cookie jar.
Pierce Township foul on 24.
That's his second.
Hewell.
Oh, I'm sorry. They're going to get Evan.
33, Sean Horton. And returning for Peters
That-
Township,
For some reason, that doesn't seem right. It seemed like Jake was the one, but that's what they say.
Mike, I'm keeping an eye on his score. Hempfield is ever so slowly creeping back into this.
Yes,
here.
it is. They've cut it to 7, 29-32. Yeah, I'd like to see the Indians light this 1-3-1 up a little bit. It seems like they should. I mean,
Yeah,
their three-point
with their players,
shooting has been
I agree.
pretty
They
good. They should
able
be able to light this up a little bit.
They're continuing to work it around the perimeter.
McCullough drives the lane and loses it. 2-on-1. Scoop and score. 29-24.
Was Ewer on the score again for Hempfield?
Hempfield, a little hop in their step right now. Gavin Cody looks to go baseline. Big skip. And we'll get a foul.
Hempfield foul number 34 against the
2:19 left in the second quarter. Indians clinging to a 5-point lead.
Peters will take it out under their own hoop. McCullough into Brula.
Gavin hits the three. Great rotation on that shot, and the Indians sorely needed that to go.
Good rotation, good follow through. That was a good shot by Gavin.
Kick ball. 2:02 left in the half. Peters lead back up to 8. Indians really need to try to clamp down on the defensive end and get a couple stops before the half. Floater goes off the back of the rim with nothing. Up come the Indians with numbers.
McCosco drives down into the lane.
Smartly pulls it out.
Pulls it out kind of in no man's land there.
McCullough with the 13-footer. Leads back up to 10. And McCullough, a little aggressive there. It's not going to hurt him.
Yeah, you can't blame him. It's been working. The pressure by McCullough has been working this evening, so
Yeah.
can't blame him for getting up there.
Yeah, it's a 15 foul. It's his first. Take a shot, no problem. Hempfield inbounds. Great backdoor, and it doesn't go. But it will stay at this end.
That was a nice backdoor play there, but that was Ewer.
Yeah, we have been treated to some nice backdoors from both teams tonight. Easy layup for Hempfield. One 3-1 again.
Peters working it around the perimeter at that 1-3-1.
Indians will take a timeout. We're down to 54.9.
So I suspect maybe they'll talk about passing it around a little more in that 1-3-1. The driving against either any of the zones, Mike, never seems to work out too well. So
No,
hopefully
you're right.
they can move it around quickly into the post, get something from there.
You know, the other thing I'd like to see is, you know, maybe a little bit of inside out against this zone. You know, into the big guy, and he kicks it out to, you know, when the defense collapses. Into the big guy and then out to the open spot for a three. Haven't seen that. Seems like that would be a good option because they are really not trapping, but they're aggressive with this.
They're extending it, especially out at the top a lot. So the Peters can't get it cross court. They're really extending it out.
And Aaron Brula is good. He's shown that he's good with the ball. He can find the open guy. He's certainly tall enough.
Just as we say that, they're back into a man now.
You got that right. Which didn't bother the Indians at all in the first half. Near steal. Good effort by number 44. Charles
Ewer,
thank you. I wanted to make sure and get his name right. Ewer. 43 seconds left in the half. Easy layup by the Indians. Hey, you'll take the easy one when you get it.
that was a nice inbounds play. Well designed there.
Skip to the corner. 3 is up, and it hits the bottom of the net.
Landon Kaufman on the 3 for Hempfield.
36-29 Indians. Hempfield does not have a foul to give, so we'll see how aggressive they are. Wouldn't be a bad thing if they did take a foul. Clock down to 7. Indians should be moving a little quicker. McCullough launches a 3. It's off the front. And that's the way the half will end. Peters Township 36, Hempfield 29. So Hempfield is clawed back into this game, cut the deficit to 7 when it was at least 12. Neil, was it maybe 14?
Yeah,
I'm not positive.
It was. It was around that number at the end of the first quarter. So, hey, second quarter, things not falling like they did in the first quarter for Peters. Hempfield hit a few threes, and they've narrowed the gap.
That's right. So we're in store for a good half of basketball coming up. We'll join you right after halftime. Thanks.
Thank you. High school for the start of the third quarter. Peters Township versus Hempfield. Peters Township up 36-29.
It looks like both teams send out their original starting 5. And the Indians need to get back to what they did in the first quarter, which was borderline special. And they built that nice lead up. As it is, they've got a 7-point lead, which is not bad. I'd like to see them stick to the things that they were doing well.
Agree. Hempfield starts out taking possession here in the second half. Peters in their man. Hempfield goes down low.
Offensive tip makes it
Sean Gordon with the putback there for Hempfield.
36-31. A little push. I was going to say a little forearm shiver. Very little forearm shiver, but that's a foul in basketball.
Hempfield starts out in man-to-man.
McCullough drives baseline. Good job staying off the end board. Dunbar off the mark. Up comes Hempfield.
Ewer has the ball for Hempfield. The top of the key.
3's up. Indians control. That's a good sign for the Indians.
McCullough pushing it up for Peters Township. Takes it down into the lane.
Almost stolen. Gavin Cody for 3 off the front of the rim. Rebound, Dunbar. Nicely done.
Yeah, good job by Jack Dunbar with the rebound and put back.
Ooh, that one could have gone either way.
Yeah, I agree. Looked like McCosco moved his feet and got over there in front of him.
He did a nice job of getting in front. And they are going to give him 2 shots. Back to a 7-point lead for the Indians. Make that 6. 6:46 left in the third quarter. Rattles home, make a 5-point lead for the Indians. Now we've got a 2-1-2 zone press.
Yeah, Hempfield trying something a little different here with their pressure. And it works, looks like, at least for the first time.
Yeah, the underneath ref didn't see it, and the trail ref gives the ball to the Indians.
So now Hempfield will go back into their man.
Here comes Gavin into the lane.
Kalla on the drive.
Saved by Hempfield. It's a lot of contact as he went in there.
There is. Hempfield slows it up. They haven't been really eager to push it too much at all tonight.
Nice hedge by Dunbar. Tough shot. Doesn't go. Up come the Indians. 2-on-2. And the referee goes down. He's okay. Just slipped. McCullough for 2. He's laughing about it.
Nice move by number 4, Joseph Feeder, for Hempfield, switching hands on that layup.
Yeah, that gives him 6. Dunbar with a tough shot. Nice bank.
Shot. The runner there for Dunbar, the bank runner.
Yeah, it looked like he absorbed a little bit of contact. Brula doing a nice job of fronting. Long 2-pointer. That goes down.
Euler played well in the second quarter, Mike. He's extending that now to the third
Yeah,
quarter,
that's
too.
7 for him. McCullough pulls up, grazes the front of the rim.
Hempfield down the right baseline.
And we're going to get a blocking foul.
Peters Township foul on 0-0, Aaron Brula. At the line for Hempfield, number 4.
Foul on Brula, his first.
Joseph Feeder's on the drive. He'll be at the line for Hempfield. Hits the first.
42-38 Indians.
In for Peters, Nate Miller and Jake Ziegler.
The second one good. So this lead is down to 3. This is the smallest lead the Indians have had.
3-point. Miller will bring it up now for Peters with McCullough sitting.
Since the early going.
Hempfield extending that and trapping when possible.
Hempfield ball.
Now Peters extending their defense. They're going to be in a zone, full court zone here.
Near steal. Ball on the floor. Shots up. Rejected by Brula. Up comes Jake Ziegler. He gets his pocket picked. Back comes Hempfield. And that is Indian ball. Good hustle by Miller.
Good hustle by both teams there. A couple
Yes.
Up and down the court quick for both teams.
Yeah, neither team gave up on the defensive end after the turnovers.
That's right, Mike. So Miller brings it up for PT, over to Ziegler.
Back door to Brula. Lays it in and cannot get
Nice
the roll.
pass there by Jake Ziegler. Good job by Brula cutting to the back door. Shame he couldn't finish it. Hopefully he'll pick up these foul shots.
Yeah, he absorbed that contact, got it nicely, softly up on the rim, and I think he thought, just like I did, it was going to go down, and it just rolled off. 2 shots.
Brula good on the first.
He's been good from the free throw line so far this young season.
So Kaufman and Sierk into the game for Hempfield.
And he makes them both.
Buell and McCosco in now for Peters. Peters sticking with that full court zone, trying to put some pressure on Hempfield. Almost got the steal there.
Picks up his dribble. Oh. Evan was in the right spot. Just
yeah, the call was on Evan Buell there for the foul. That's his third foul for Peters Township. I think the only person for Peters with 3 fouls.
near steal.
Jake Ziegler doing a good job with the pressure on that inbounds play.
Indians up 44-39 with 3:26 to go in the quarter. Hempfield inbounds it a little easier this time. They really spread the floor out in this offensive set.
They do, and Peters pressuring all the way out.
Loose ball, here we go. To Ziegler. He lays it up. Oh, can't get it to go. He found himself in a little awkward spot after that bounce pass. 3 is up, and it's good. 44-42. Indians.
Harrison Sowers for Hempfield on that 3-pointer. 2-point game now. Hempfield still in man-to-man. Peters Township working it around. Miller with it out front, drives down the lane. That's a floor foul.
Away from the ball.
So that was on Sowers, his first.
The Indians setting a lot of screens. There's Buell. Using his height. Doesn't get the bank to go.
Hempfield slows up, pulls it out, sets up out front. Ewers. Hempfield clearing out. Drive and kick out.
Offensive glass. Clean pick. And it's going to be a possible 3-point play. Hempfield has finally tied the game with a chance to take the lead. With 1:59 left in the quarter.
Yeah, good job there by Sirk of staying with that. Got blocked initially, but stuck with it and came out of it with the bucket and a foul. Mass substitution for Peters Township. So into the game will be Mills, McCullough, McCosco, Brula.
3 is off the back rim. Dunbar controls, so we're still tied at 44. Here comes Mills, strong against the big guy, and he gets it to go! Cameron Mills!
Much needed basket there by Cam Mills.
He takes it right to the chest of the biggest guy in the court.
And returning for Hempfield, number 4, Joe Fedor.
With no hesitation.
Fedor returns for Hempfield.
And that's Daniel Sturck's 3rd foul. Mills drops it. 3-point play. Indians back to a 2-point lead. Big block by McCosco. Up come the Indians. Dunbar up with the right hand from the left side. It's good. Indians drop back. Force Hempfield back. 1:33 in the quarter. Indians defense is picked up. Short. Here comes McCullough. 2-on-1 if he hurries. Brula. A lot of contact. They're just going to say Indians ball underneath.
Good job there pushing it up. McCullough tried to thread that needle, but just a little bit too tight to get it through, but Peters kept possession.
Yep.
Over to Dunbar, then out to Mills, over to McCullough, to McCosco. Peters working it around the perimeter against that man-to-man.
Oh, and Dunbar just found a wet spot, lost his balance, laid the ball on the floor, and then picked it back up. And the rule book says that's a travel. 58.1 in the third quarter.
Peters dropping back a little bit in their man.
Oh, they had the back door. Good hard layup.
Peters with the break.
Mills
they have
controls.
numbers.
Brula up. Also had a nice chance, but he went in strong. Absorbed the contact again, laid it up, and just rolled off the right side of the rim.
It's 2 fouls for Sowers.
Doesn't get the rim that, or the roll that time. Brule is second. Loose ball, here comes, oh, a little bit of a late whistle, but they did finally get the right call. Jake McCosco beat the Hempfield man.
Yeah, good hustle there by McCosco.
Number 10, Kaufman.
Going for that ball.
Yeah, he beat him to the ball, and then just a little incidental contact, and the referee had to make that call. 27.7 left. Indians by 5 with a chance to add to it.
Probably going to hold for the last shot of the quarter here, I would think.
As Hempfield traps. Cameron Mills back to McCullough. All right, we're down to 10 now. Here comes McCullough with the scoop and score. 3, 2, shot's good if it goes. The bank off the side. That one will not go. So the Indians with a nice flurry makes the score. Peters Township 51, Hempfield 44. And we don't have all the stats up where we are, but it really seems like, from what we can see with the players that are in, for Hempfield anyway, their scoring is very balanced. Nobody in double digits, but they have a couple players with 8 points, a couple players with 7 points. Same holds true for the Indians.
Yeah, indeed. Now, I was impressed with the Indians in this third quarter, Mike, because Hempfield came back very close to tying this game, and Peters Township stood tough and has pulled away just here a little bit going into the fourth quarter. So, good job by Peters not getting down there.
Right. We can see, though, that Brendan McCullough, we believe, leads the Indians so far with 12 points. And, the Indians have done a good job not turning the ball over, which in a game like this is very important. And their defense has been strong. I think it lapsed a little bit in the second quarter and maybe the beginning of the third, and then they turned it back up. Here we go back to that 1-3-1. Indians recognize it. Skip to Mills. McCullough off the rim, controlled by Hempfield. Long three. Oh, it's good.
It's Sean Gordon on the three.
51-47.
For Hempfield.
That gives him 10. Cameron Mills from the corner, off the back of the rim. Almost controlled by the Indians, but Hempfield's up with it. Nice dive to the basket by the Hempfield player.
Yeah, that was number 4, Joe Fedor, on that drive.
He finishes, absorbs the foul, and has a chance for the three-point play. Gives him a chance to cut this Indians lead to 1. And he does. 1 point lead for the Indians.
7 minutes left to play in this final quarter.
McCosco thought about it. So did McCullough. He thought better of it when it was all said and done. McCosco
Down low to Brula, and he gets pushed from behind.
Yeah, a little touch foul on number 33.
So
Gordon.
Peters is in
That's
the
his
bonus
second.
now. So Brula will be shooting a 1-on-1.
Just off the front, but the Indians track it down. McCullough going in strong with the reverse. He is blocked, but it's a foul.
Good job by McCosco taking it to the hoop there.
Yeah, he went hard, and he got to the other side of the rim and just really didn't have much of a chance other than it was either going to be a layup or a foul. Well, the Indians need to pick up their free throw shooting here. He drops that one. That gives Jake 4 on the night. It's 1-2-2 zone press. Not really looking to trap. Gonna get it across. Skip to the corner. Air ball. Out comes McCullough. He lets the defender go right past him and lays it up very easily.
A nice layup there by McCullough. Hempfield misses the layup.
Up comes
Pushes
Dunbar.
up
And a nice layup for Dunbar. And Hempfield coach has seen enough of that mini run.
Good start to the fourth quarter by Peters Township, Mike. We needed that.
Yeah, after Hempfield cutting the lead to 1, Peters has it back up to 6. 6:12 left in the game. It has been an entertaining game, as most of these games for the Indians have been. They've been entertaining. Both teams looking to push it. You know, if the Indians were shooting a little better free throw percentage, it would be obviously that much better. But nonetheless, Indians are doing what they need to do so far to cling to this 6-point lead. So Hempfield has 2 timeouts left in the game. Indians have 3. Indians are in the bonus free throw wise, and they've only committed 5 fouls in this half. So they have 1 more to give. Five starters out on the floor for the Indians, and Coach Ehrman.
So Hempfield will take it in under the Peters Township hoop. Peters extending that full court zone.
More of a man-to-man trap this time.
Yeah, that's what
And they get it across. Dunbar leaks out. He gets the easy layup.
Good outlet pass by McCullough there to get it out to Dunbar.
Hempfield gets it across. Gets into a trap. And we'll get a foul. The Indians were very aggressive there.
It's going to be Sean Gordon at the line for Hempfield, shooting 2 shots.
That was McCosco's foul. That gives him 4 for the night. Gordon rattles that one in.
Into the game for Hempfield is 14 Pusker and 44 Ewer. In for Peters, 15 Jake Ziegler.
second one was pure. Now Hempfield applies some pressure. Here's Gavin Cody, goes baseline, kicks it to McCullough, and he stepped on the out of bounds line. So we got a turnover there. Indians by 6.
So Indians pressuring, Ziegler on the ball. Referees moving the Peters players out of the way just a little bit here.
Staying in the man-to-man pressure. Gavin will man his guy up. Gavin hedging his man to make him go to the right.
Peters doing a good job not letting them drive, keeping Hempfield out on that perimeter.
Off his leg, but they get it back. Near turnover.
McCullough will stay with the ball. Hempfield goes.
The runner doesn't go.
It'll stay with Hempfield.
That will stay with Hempfield. Side inbounds. There's a long inbound pass to the other side of the hoop, over to the lane.
Trying an alley-oop inbounds play there, and it worked.
Yeah, I thought Aaron was going to get a hand on it, and he just bodied him. First one's good.
Gordon's played a good game tonight. We've mentioned his name a lot for Hempfield.
Yeah, he's got 13. He's made a number of free throws, too.
So we're back to 4-point lead for Peters Township. Hempfield pressuring. Ziegler taking it out. And they get the 5-second call there on Peters.
Yeah, that was well done by Hempfield. All right, the Indians have to keep their head here. Good block by Dunbar.
So that was Ewer on the drive for Hempfield. Brula on the foul, his third. Ewer will be at the line to shoot one.
And it's good. Indians cling to a 1-point lead. Hempfield drops into man-to-man. And they force a timeout.
Peters wisely calls a timeout there to get an inbounds play set up to avoid another 5-second call.
Timeout. Peters Township. This is a full timeout.
We've got 4:40 left in the game. Indians up by 1. And this is the kind of position the Indians need to keep their head about them. They can't get frustrated, but at the same time, if they keep, they really just got to go back to playing the game that they were playing in the first quarter, the end of the third quarter, and at times here in the fourth.
Exactly right, Mike. That full court pressure has flustered them just a little bit. Hopefully they can set up some plays here to get it inbounds, get it to the middle of the court and beat that, and get their head back in the game here.
So Jake Ziegler should be able to run the baseline.
He should. We have McCullough at the foul line, Dunbar and Brula at midcourt, Cody down long.
They're going to double team McCullough. Here comes Brula into the corner, back to Ziegler, and up he comes to McCullough. You got a 2-on-1. He takes it himself, does not get the roll, but does draw the foul. Actually, it was a 3-on-1.
Hempfield foul
If
number 4, Joe
McCullough could have kicked it to either wing.
Peters Township number 2.
So that was a much better job of getting the ball in bounds there,
Yeah.
Mike. They got it. Brula came up, got it right to him, got to the middle of the court and up the court. That's exactly what they needed to do.
It's one of the differences in this game right now is the free throw shooting of both teams. And if you're an Indians fan, you're at the wrong end of that equation. McCullough's second. A little flat. Dunbar chases it down, but he steps on the baseline.
Good job there by Dunbar to chase that ball down and get it.
Good
But
effort. All right, Indians have to buckle up.
Ziegler on the ball, knocks it out. Hempfield will keep possession. Into the game for Hempfield, number 15, Dom Hips.
So no running the baseline now. Here comes the inbound, and they'll break it pretty easily. Nice move, but no finish. And up come the Indians.
Much needed stop there by Peters. McCullough will set it up for them out front.
Back to the man. Here comes Cody. To Ziegler. He lays it up and in. Very nice pass. Another backdoor cut.
Nice
Indians
pass.
by 3.
Nice
3:55
finish
to go.
by Ziegler. Hempfield works it around the perimeter now. They will drive. Oh, kick over to Ewer. He'll hit.
He's really got that shot down.
He does.
It's almost a
Mike.
three-pointer, but he's just made a number of those.
Dunbar brings it up for Peters now. Set up the offense out front, calls for a pick.
Here comes
Over to
McCullough.
McCullough.
Nice pass. Nice idea. Not so well executed. It's hard for a big man like that to catch the ball
Yeah,
off,
when
the,
it comes down
off,
to
his,
their ankles, that's
off of
tough.
his shoelaces. 60-59 Indians. Hempfield with a chance to take the lead. And we're going to get a foul on Brula of the Indians. This will
I believe
will
that's
give
4
Hempfield-
on Brula, yeah.
Give Hempfield a chance to take the lead. 3:10 to go in the game.
Brula kind of bailed Ewer out a little bit there, Mike. He was in no man's land under that hoop,
Oh,
but
it was-
got the foul.
Completely under the hoop. In and out with the first one. So the best they can do right now is tie unless they get an offensive rebound.
Returning for Peters Township number 12, Nate Miller.
Nate Miller in for McCullough for Peters.
And they don't have anybody in the lane with 3:10 to go in the game. Second one was off. Indians control. Now, you said the other game, Neil, it's interesting the team's approach of putting defensive players in the lane or not.
Yeah.
Now, that was a big, juicy rebound that came off the back of the
Exactly.
rim, and they probably would have had a
Exactly.
chance at that one. Gavin puts it up. It's good! Gavin.
Nice 3 there by
Had been a little
Gavin.
quiet for the last couple minutes, and gosh, did we need that one. Nice pass. And they answer. 63-61 Indians. Here comes Dunbar.
Over
To
to
Miller,
Miller.
and we'll run the set against their Hempfield's offense.
Hempfield foul number 12, Brandon Learn. Returning for Peters Township, number 12, Nate Miller.
That foul was on Hempfield. Brandon Learn. Miller will go to the line to shoot for Peters.
Yeah, he was fortunate. It was a elbow that caught him right after the foul. Free throw woes continue for the Indians. Second one is up, again off the front. Hempfield controls. I thought maybe the announcer's jinx would work in reverse. Hempfield saves it. Three is up, in and out. Loose ball, everybody on the floor. And they're going to call a jump ball. Possession arrow is going to leave the ball at this end of the court with Hempfield. 2:07 left in the game.
McCosco returns for Peters. He'll replace Ziegler. Hempfield taking it out.
Jake Ziegler gave good minutes for the Indians.
He sure did. Sean Gordon for Hempfield ties the game. 1:55 left. McCosco taking it out into Brula.
Here comes Brula. And the Indians turn it over, and Dunbar commits a foul.
So at the line for Hempfield is number 15, Dominic Hips.
So that's Jack Dunbar's first, but this will certainly be a chance for Hempfield to take the lead. First one's off. Hempfield has not led in this game. Second one is up and in. First lead of the game for Hempfield.
Peters gets it into Brula. Hempfield dropping back off the pressure a little bit now that they have a 1-point lead.
And the Indians take a timeout to talk it over. Got a full timeout, so that leaves both teams with 2 timeouts remaining. And you got to give Hempfield credit. They've scratched and they've clawed.
Yeah,
after
they
that
sure have, Mike, I'll tell you.
Terribly bad first quarter from their perspective. And they've opened up a 1-point lead on the Indians, where the Indians were in complete control after the first quarter, and then they played fairly close game all the way through the rest of the way, and then closed the gap, tied it, and taken the lead. But the Indians do have the ball. 1:37 left. So we'll see what Coach Urban draws up. They've had some success coming out of timeouts, Neil. So we'll see if he's got something that he can run and get a good look. Would be nice if we could get a good look for maybe Gavin to sink a 3. Although I'm sure the Hempfield coach knows that might be what we're looking at.
Yeah, indeed, Mike.
But the Indians have a number of 3-point shooters, so.
So for Peters, it'll be McCosco, Miller, Brula, Dunbar, and Coate in the game. Miller takes it in the backcourt.
We've got man-to-man from Hempfield. Cody with the ball. Near steal, ball's on the floor. They were forced to pull it out with the 1-point lead. Kick out for 3, it's up. It's off the front of the rim, controlled by Brula. Dunbar open for 3. It's on its way off the side of the backboard. Just under 1 minute to go in this game. Jack Dunbar bodies up number 15. Dominic Hips.
So Hips will
send him to the line.
be at the line. He just hit one shot to give Hempfield that 1-point lead.
That shot was pure.
Again,
65
Hollow will
60,
come in for Dunbar for Peters.
65-63 Hempfield. Second one's good.
3-point game, 50 seconds left.
Lots of time. Here come the Indians. Gavin to McCullough.
Miller
Gavin
hands
comes off a screen. Drives the lane. And they're going to get a trip. The Hempfield side does not like that call, but I can't see how Gavin would have fallen any other way.
Agree, Mike.
So Gavin collects himself, and he'll step to the line with a chance to cut this lead to 1. Gavin gets the roll. It's good. 66-64, Hempfield. Second one's good. Yeah, they really need to buckle down on the defense. No hesitation on that foul. So that'll send Joe Fedor to the line. Senior guard. First one is good. Hempfield sends the other 4 players back to the backcourt. Second one is also good.
Some
2
clutch
pressure
free throws
shots.
there by Fedor.
Here comes McCullough into the lane. 3 for Miller. Off the back of the rim. And Indians foul quickly with 9.8 seconds. The Indians got a good look at it, Neil.
Yeah, that was one wide open from the top of the key, but just didn't fall.
Yeah, just drew the back iron. It was a good shot. Just couldn't go. If one of these two go for Hempfield, then it's going to be a difficult task. And there it is. Neil, I don't know what the shooting free throw percentage is for Hempfield, but
Yeah, they've done a good job down the end of this game.
It's
they really
pretty
have.
darn good, and
Yeah.
I would venture to say that that's almost the difference in this game.
Yeah, I agree
They've
with
really done well shooting free throws. So time is a huge factor at 9.8 seconds to go in the game. Indians now a 4-point deficit. And it's going to be a minor miracle for the Indians to pull this one out at this point. But stranger things have happened, so finish off the game and see what happens. The Indians will be on the road for the balance of 2021. We're not back here until, I believe it's January 4th.
Section play.
So they've got several games, several tournament games coming up. Chance to get their feet underneath them after this stretch of 6A. Several of their last opponents have been pretty strong competitors. 1 free throw to go. Off it goes. Up to McCullough. He drives in. Misses a layup. And that's going to about do it. The Indians do foul with 1.6 to go. And Hempfield's going to come into Peters Township and walk away with a victory. It's just going to be a matter of the final score.
So that'll be Brula's fifth. He will exit the game. Ziegler will replace him. Gordon hits the first for Hempfield. Donley and DeClaudio into the game for Hempfield.
Second one's good. And the final score is 72 to 65. And that gives makes the Indians 1-4 on the season, and that brings Hempfield's record up to 2-3.
Yeah, as you mentioned, Mike, good job there by Hempfield, staying with it, clawing back into this game, and coming out with the win. Hopefully, these games against tough teams from other sections will help Peters as we get into the section play. We'll see.
Yeah, and it was an impressive exhibition of free throw shooting by Hempfield. I didn't keep track, but there were potentially, 10, 11 in a row down the wire, and they just they finished the game off. You got to give the other team credit sometimes.
Indeed.
So with that, we're going to wish everybody a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Holiday. Thank you for joining us on this broadcast. We'll see you for the broadcast of the Bethel Park game on January 4th.
Thank you.